Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango, here to review episode 3 of The Ancient Magus Bride. So, after Chisei got kidnapped by that Latin-haired guy, which we learned his name was either Echoes or Lindel, I don't know, because Elias called him two different things, but after she got kidnapped and taken to the Land of Dragons, which is really cool. I'm just like, yo, there's a Land of Dragons, that's awesome. So when she gets there, she starts drowning, because the dragon, like, throws her in the water, and I'm like, is she just gonna stay under there? Like, what the heck? But she comes up, and when she comes up, she's face to face with this dragon, this very mossy looking dragon, which we learned name was Naveen, I believe. And yeah, we'll get to him later. But when Elias is actually somehow magically there and Chisei's shadow shows up, he and Lindel or Echoes or whatever his name is go off to talk about who knows what. So meanwhile, Chisei's stuck babysitting these little kid dragons, which is really cute. I'm like, look at all these little baby dragons, aren't you adorable? And she spends time playing with them, having a little bit of fun. But the main point of this episode is, well, our giant dragon dude here, he's lived a long time, and when dragons die, they turn into trees and rocks and whatnot. I'm like, okay, alright, so it's kind of his time to go very soon, and, but he spends his final moments in peace with Chisei. But before that, he has, a conversation with her about, hey, dying's not good, because he read her memories, really, and he noticed that she tried to kill herself, so, and at that moment, he was like, well, you know what, since humans can't fly, let me show you my version of flying in the sky. And that's when this beautiful scene just happens. There's this great music that plays, and I'm like, this is a good scene. This is making me feel emotions, because the past two episodes I've just been like, oh, okay, this series exists, it's nice, it's good, but now this episode I'm like, oh dang, this is really great now. So yeah, he spends his final moments with Chisei and his imaginary sky in his head, and it's just a really good scene, and I'm like, man, I like this dragon. I wish he didn't have to die, it kind of stinks. But, yeah, so, other than that, he passes away peacefully, and, he tells Chisei, hey, you're gonna be a mage one day, so you're gonna need a wand, so why don't you use the branches from my tree? Also, it's not that he just magically turns into a tree. I mean, he kind of does, but also the Dragon Keeper, Lindel, or Echoes, whatever his name is, put a seed inside him, so it's kind of like, okay, that's weird. Do you magically enforce that seed to just kind of sprout out of him? Okay, whatever. But, yeah, so that was something a little interesting there. But after, Naveen is gone, yeah, that just kind of happens, and then Chisei kind of just faints after, I guess, just too much for her, because, Elias and, the guy were talking about how, like, a slave Beggy is, like, really powerful, and people are gonna want her because of her power, and Elias has to keep it under control and all that stuff, and teach her how to keep it under control and all of that, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, what did you talk about before that, though? Where did you guys even go? Like, I'm just really curious about where they went, what they did, what they spoke about, but whatever. So yeah, and then Chisei just kind of faints, and I guess it was just too much for her, I guess. I don't know, it was very strange, but yeah, so this episode was really entertaining. Really, just that one music part where that really great music plays, it's just like, yes, this is what I came here for, this really peaceful, magical, whatever the heck this is. I don't know how to explain it, but I really enjoyed it. So this episode was good. It was a good episode. And next episode is going to focus on cats. A lot of them. So that'll be something interesting. And I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. I just saw a bunch of cats and maybe some darkness, and who knows what's gonna happen? I don't, because I haven't read the manga. So, what do you guys think of this episode? What do you think's gonna happen next with all the cats? And I'll see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!